Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much on days that end with Y. I'm always here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Sully Show. Right down the road from Bristol, from ESPN Studios. Literally a baseball throw away. You know, all that good shit. They probably wouldn't hire me anyway. I'm too creative. But that's besides the point. With me, as always, is my friend, my redneck brother from another mother. Going on, what, 15 years of knowing each other? Give or take a few. The man, the myth, the legend himself, the toothless wonder who's dying, mostly because his cat is attacking him, JT Hollis. Hello, JT. How are you, sir?
Oh, good evening, Mr. Sully. How are you doing this evening? And I got to tell you, on my Facebook memories this morning, actually tonight, because I didn't look at it until just now, 1 year ago today, you and I were doing a review show of Obi-Wan.
Oh, wow.
Boba Fett and Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2 as we prepared for season 3 of Mandalorian.
Really?
Yep,
Yeah.
1 year ago today.
Look at that, son of a bitch.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Wow.
Kind of got you a little bit speechless there, huh?
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. I literally just went through my memories and wow.
Right?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy stuff.
A year ago tonight, JT and I will be going live with two Ewoks in the park, recapping The Mandalorian Seasons 1 and 2 and the Book of Boba Fett before Wednesday's release of Season 3 for The Mandalorian. Ain't that some shit?
Yep.
What
I
are
thought
the
that was
odds?
pretty cool.
What are the odds? I think that
Right?
is pretty cool. We've been doing two Ewoks in the park a lot longer than that, I think, though.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you think about it. Two Ewoks in a park, finally got its separated name from Avenger Pretenders because Mandalorian season 1 was done under the Avenger Pretenders moniker.
Yes, but I did update the title of that when I downloaded it, so I do have them separate. But while we're at it, JT, who is in the chat room today?
Well, I tell you what, the punchers are coming in full force tonight, my friend.
Like.
First one in the room, and she had, of everybody here, the longest way to travel, the one and only queen of the crochet needle herself, Miss Carol. She is with us tonight. The master of the clip, CLIP, the one and only Sammy is with us, and thank you, Sammy, for subscribing for the 53rd month. Very,
53,
very cool.
nice.
Yes, the third member
Thank you,
of
sir.
the Sully Show crew, the silent partner in the background, who we forced to add 5 stories to the prep sheet last week and then didn't even touch them.
We'll touch them this week, I promise.
The one and only Lady Death, aka Nakaya, is with us. Great to have you along, my dear.
Although I do think I may have broken her heart a little bit when I told her I had a Dumbass of the Week story already, because she has a really good one, and I told her, we'll use it for next week, because we will.
You didn't break it; you just kind of cracked it a little bit.
Just cracking the shell, just a tad bit.
Yeah, just a little mar in the armor. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah.
We also have the master of useless information, aka the man who has saved yours and my asses more times than we can count during shows. The one and only Big Tank is with us tonight. Great to have him along. He came in and said, "Blah." I said, "What's wrong, Tank?"
Just blah.
Didn't get an answer. Also, want to welcome Wilverine.
Will.
Mr. Will himself is here tonight as well. Great to have him along. Bunky, the shit master himself, is in the chat room. And the one and only, I wish God would have broken the mold before he made this one.
Oh boy.
The one and only Western Echo is with us tonight. And he came in and didn't even have no smart thing to say. He says more like crenative. I mean, hi. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
But at this point, that is everybody. Of course, as always, we have people hiding in the background.
We always. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, listen, anybody hiding in the background, just say hi. We're friendly.
We don't bite unless you want
Much.
us to.
We don't bite much.
Nakaya just said, oh, guess what my boss told me today?
What?
And then it had a whole bunch of exclamation points and question marks after it.
Yeah. Well, what? I'm going to say gave you a raise. That's what I'm going to say.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be very cool.
Raise.
That would be really cool.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm guessing, she said
Right.
guess. So that's what I'm doing, is guessing.
So you're thinking that she said that she's going to give Nakaya a raise. I think she said that she's going to give Nakaya a new car.
Oh. Well,
Echo said this should be a chat poll.
I was in the process, but then she said what it was.
She says her boss told her today that I am, meaning Nakaya is, the smartest person that she knows.
Oh.
I was shocked. My one question would be, was she raised in a bubble?
Maybe. But then again, I do
not
remember,
to discount Nakaya. She is an extremely smart person.
Will just said that he likes hiding in the background. It's almost like being a peeping Tom. Yes, but we also like your snide and sarcastic comments as well, along with everybody else's. Because if it's not sarcastic, then what are you doing watching this show?
You freaking pervert.
I do have to say that with Lady Death's boss, I guess they play pranks on their boss all the time, and her boss loves it. Well, I told her that next year, what they need to do is they need to wrap everything. As in, like, wrapping paper or Christmas wrapping paper for their prank that they do.
Or saran wrap.
Yeah. Ooh. Or better yet,
cling wrap.
Tinfoil.
Ooh.
Do the tinfoil thing. That'll look great. just saying.
Oh, she's played. Her boss came back. I can't remember exactly what it was that she did, but her boss came back from vacation one day, and Nakaya had done something in her office. I don't remember what it was, but she was worried about maybe she went a little too far. And her boss loved it, which was her boss's mistake, because it means the next time One, she needs to remember to lock her office door, but it won't matter because Nakia will probably find a way to pick it.
Very true. Very true.
And it's going to be a million times worse than the first one was.
Yeah. While we're discussing this, I want to say hi to Jolene, Jessica, and Ray, who's watching on Facebook. Hello, guys. Come on into the chat room if you're bored and got nothing to do. Twitch.tv/Accidental Punch. That is where we are live. I mean, obviously, we're live on Facebook as well. We're also live on YouTube, DLive, Kick, pretty much all over. And by the way, soon to be on the main website, thesullyshow.com. I do have the ability to embed the stream again, which is good. So it's something that I have to do. And I also want to say hi to my Aunt Kim, who just chimed in on Facebook as well, saying, I'm here. I'm glad.
Great to have you along, Kim. Nakia just said, for her boss's birthday, when she got back from vacation, she threw a vibrator at her and told her to go screw herself.
Oh, really? Well.
Of course, the thing she didn't tell us was that her boss turned around and went, I just got done, so maybe a little later.
Nice. Well, before we get into things, because honestly, I don't really have that big of a rundown of my own personal life today. Things happened over the weekend. There.
Right. And that's all we're going to say.
but before we get started, there is one thing that I do want to bring up. But first, we want to get some things out of the way. And the first thing is obviously the useless information. That's right. This week's useless information is from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. They do not sponsor this show, but it'd be really cool if they did. Go get the book. It is awesome. And I've been doing a thing of continuing on with In the Beginning. And the first one that we're gonna use, because I'm only gonna do 2 this time. Actually, I can do 3. The third one's pretty quick. So the first one for this one is some coins used in the American colonies before the Revolutionary War were Spanish dollars, which could be cut into pieces or bits, because 2 pieces equaled $1/4. The expression 2 bits came into being as a name for 25 cents. I did not know that.
I didn't either. I always wondered about that.
And then, of course, into our field here, ham radio operators coined the word ham from the expression ham-fisted operators, a term used to describe early radio users who sent Morse code by pounding their fists. Makes sense.
Nice.
Western Echo says, okay, I'm bringing it back. I'm only referring to 1/4 as 2 bits from now on.
There you go.
And the last one for today, happy as a clam, is from the expression happy as a clam at high tide. Clams are only harvested when the tide is out. I did not know that either.
Yeah, high tide means they can just sit back, relax, and work on making their pearls because they don't have to worry about getting snatched.
Agreed. Western Echo also says, I bet no one will be annoyed. Nope.
Probably not.
Nope. But that is this week's information from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. Again, they do not sponsor this show. It'd be really cool if they did. Go get the book. There's multiple different versions of the Useless Information book, and I highly recommend reading it because it is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Just
you've been putting out some pretty neat info through that,
right? Listen,
they say it's useless information, but I've actually found some of it quite useful.
That's true. Will also says the people gathering the clams usually don't like to get wet. Makes sense.
What?
Makes sense. His cat is annoying him.
What the hell do you want?
I want you to pay attention to me because I'm a cat. And I'm going to kill you in your sleep if you don't. That's right.
I love how she does this, though. She just gently paws my arm.
Yep, just,
Dad,
put the paws
I'm
on.
over here.
Put the paws
Say hi
on.
to me. So since we got it going on anyway, a little bit of kitty cam for everybody.
There you go. There's the kitty cam. Before, there is something that I needed to add to the prep sheet, and I didn't, but I have to.
Okay.
I'm going to surprise.
Well, why don't you do that?
I'm going to surprise you on it while you're doing this whole thing.
While we're doing the Sully Show Dad Show, do you have the soundbite, or do I still have to do it?
I have it. There it is.
Sweet. So I'm going to put on the glasses, even though I have the what appears to be gray hair going right here.
Okay.
Don't know why, but I'm gonna put the glasses on to make me look even more like a dad.
You look old.
There you go. Make me look old. And pull them down so I can read like this. So here we go. The Sully Show Dad's Jokes of the Week. All three of these were provided by.
Wait. Hold on.
The world's
you didn't do it. You
best.
didn't do the intro right. You didn't do the intro right.
You said you had it.
I do, but you went right into these are all provided. Today's dad jokes. Do what you did last week, and then pause.
I thought you had that. Anyway,
I'm right here.
all right.
Ready to hit the button.
These are the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week. This week, all three of these dad jokes are provided by the one and only world's best daughter, a.k.a. the only kid of mine that still claims me, Miss Caitlin. Yes. And I actually got these jokes tonight because somebody told them to her at work. She loved them so much, she actually remembered them and called me on the way home to tell them to me. So, number one, what is a pilot's favorite pizza?
A pilot's favorite pizza?
Yes. What is a pilot's favorite pizza?
No idea. Let's see if everybody else can guess too. I have
Right.
no,
We'll give a second here in the chat room.
no idea.
See, we should have like the Jeopardy music playing in the background. Echo says that we should do a Mr. Rogers theme for this one.
Well, but then I'll get censored, and I don't want that.
Right. Yeah, we don't want that. Nakaya says flyby delivery. That's a pizza.
I mean, not a bad answer, but you know.
Not a bad answer though. That's a good idea. So the answer is what is a pilot's favorite pizza? Plain.
Just saying, it's just a womp womp right there.
Okay. Number 2. 20 bunnies were standing in a line.
Mhm.
One stepped back. That's what we call a receding hairline.
I mean, that's more of a pun than anything.
It still works. It still works. All right.
Sorry, we got to put you down.
Not yet. I got one more to go. Where does a farmer look for cows?
Oh, okay, hold on. Hang on.
Once again, the question is, where does a farmer look for cows?
See, now I'm going to have to like download the show right away. I personally do not have an answer because I don't know. I really don't know.
Right. Well, and the neat thing was, I thought I actually put thought into it when she told them to me, and I still couldn't come up with the answer. So
Okay. All right. I got you. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody else knows either.
okay. So the answer to where does a farmer look for cows is a catalog. Get it? Catalog.
We'll give you the applause on that one, but at the same time, we'll also do this.
I actually got an applause on one tonight. I'm doing good. So there you go, folks. Those were the Sully Show dad jokes of the week, right here on the Sully Show.
The Western Echo, did the ocean say to the... What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved.
Nice. I like that one.
We'll give him the laughter.
Right.
We'll give him the laughter on that one. You know?
We got to have the laughter laugh, and we got to have the sarcastic laugh.
Yeah, I gotta program that. I haven't programmed it yet. But don't worry,
folks. This bit you can blame my daughter for.
Oh yeah, it's all her fault.
Because she was the one that gave me the idea when she called, and that was when I got this idea. Was the first time she called me just to tell me the dad jokes that she had heard at work. So blame Kaylin.
Western Echo, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Why always gets left out?
Don't waste them here, Echo. Send them to me. Don't waste them in chat. Send them to me.
Well, I mean, he can right now. That's fine. But there is something that we need to talk about because for some reason, and I would love to say that this is the dumbass of the week in the first hour, but it's not. And it is something that, that we need to, I don't know, talk about because some interesting things happened over the weekend. For sure. Kashiri just came in. Hey, Kashiri, what's up, buddy? She says, hi, all right. So who wants crazy story time from Kashiri? Not at the moment because we were on a roll. But we'll work on it. We'll work on that.
Yes, we will.
We will work on that. Absolutely. But I have to give this article to JT first because I forgot to put it on the prep sheet. And I didn't ask Lady Death to do it because it needs to be brought up. So
that's why we left the number one slot open.
Yes. So over the weekend, there was some interesting things that happened. One of which was a free Palestine type of protest. Sometimes it's really hard to get this shit out.
Well, I mean, this is reminiscent of a MASH episode.
Yes. I did compare the two when I first heard of this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the first thing that popped in my head when I saw
it. Western Echo, let's see you try to make comedy out of this. Oh, I will. This is, if you don't know by now, because it's all over the place, there was an airman. And for those that don't know what an airman is, shame on you. Especially if you're
somebody in the Air Force.
Especially if you're living in this country.
Right.
And Western Echo says he's strapped in. Buckle up, people. We're in for a wild ride. Because this was going to be one of my dumbass of the week contenders.
Mm.
But the other one that I have is a lot better. So obviously we need to bring this up and talk about this because...
Yes, Coach Shetty, the Chair Force. You have that correct.
Which, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people in the Air Force. I'm friends with them. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you the same thing.
And I still say it. I call them that to their face.
They will tell you the same thing. They've got jokes for us Coast Guard, us Coasties. They've got jokes for the Army.
That's grunts.
We're all there. We're all there in fun and having a good time. Well, Aaron Bushnell was an active duty senior airman. And he decided that he was going to go in front of the Israeli embassy here in Washington and protest Free Palestine.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You do have that right. I mean, you're taking a chance when you're doing it active military or active duty, but you still have that right.
Yeah. Well, he was filming and doing a live stream about this protest. So for those that haven't figured it out yet, I will be the first one to say, you do you. Okay?
All right.
You do you.
Right.
You want to get out there and protest? Fine. Find a cause. Do what you believe in. Have fun. Okay? Well, he decided while he was filming and live streaming this that he was going to light himself on fire.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
He lit himself on fire.
Yes. And this was not a promotional stunt. He didn't have fireproof gel on him or any of that kind of stuff. You know, it's.
He lit himself on fire. Instant barbecue, folks. Charred. Medium.
Right. Real quick, I want to say hi to Viking Brewers. Join us in the chat room. Great to have you along with us, Brewer. It's about time.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm a little late, but am I the only one who thinks JT would look amazing with that cowboy hat on?
He has a cowboy hat.
I was going to say, I can do you one better.
You have one.
Yes. Sully, you go ahead. I'm going to go grab it.
Oh, there you go. See, look at that. Look at that, dude. Western Echo says, little known news. He actually listed the Sully Show's Guinness record segment that morning. Hey, you know what? We do not claim responsibility for stupidity. We just point it out. Now, this active duty airman died. He succumbed to his injuries because, I don't know, fire bad. Fire bad. Just
fire hurt.
Fire hurts. Just a little
fire
bit.
Burn.
If you've never been burned by something before, heat it up.
And we're not talking about an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife.
Yeah, no. I've been burned by an iron. I've gotten a hot oil burn from when I worked at McDonald's. Big Tank can attest to this. He worked at Wendy's at one point in time. He's gotten burns on his arms and all that. It freaking hurts. Well, let's just add fire to it. Yes, an extreme act of protest is what the Air Force has said it was. The man who was identified by the Metro Police was 25-year-old Aaron Bushnell of San Antonio. The Air Force has confirmed to ABC News that Bushnell was on active duty status at the time of his fatal protest.
Brewer says, as someone who enjoys playing with fire, I can attest to the fact that fire hurts.
There you go. The fact that this guy did this outside of the Israeli embassy in Washington clearly has no freaking clue about the history between Israel and Palestine. Then again, not many people know about the history between Israel and Palestine these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk to us Gen Xers. We understand and know what's going on. Okay? But
Kosher, he says her story is way more effed up.
completely understandable, but that's not what we're talking about right now.
Right.
Because you know it's bad enough when a guy lights himself on fire and is linked to a specific vehicle at the scene. And oh, by the way, the bomb squad was called, not to mention the fire department to put his ass out. Hey, look, I'm a Human Torch. Free Palestine, now it hurts. I would love to know what went through this guy's brain.
Well, I can actually kind of answer that for you.
Please enjoy.
So,
wait,
Mr. Bushnell, as you
wait.
said, he live streamed this whole thing.
Wait, Kashiri says, flame on!
But yeah, he live streamed the whole thing, and when he did, he says, "I will no longer be complicit in genocide." And then he proceeded to say, quote, "I am about to engage in an extreme act of protest, but compared to what people have been experiencing in Palestine at the hands of their colonizers, it is not extreme at all." Unquote.
Oh, man.
And then he screamed, "Free Palestine," and fell down.
Lady Death, did anyone grab the marshmallows?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be long enough for to cook hot dogs. So yeah,
It's a bonfire. Let's go get it.
I don't understand people. What would make you think, hey, you know what? If I go light myself on fire in front of the embassy, that will stop the war.
Will it? Will it?
Many people have done things similar to this, maybe not as extreme, trying to stop the war, and it's still going on. So, you know, it would stand to reason that by you doing that, it probably is not going to have any effect.
We do have obviously we don't have the live stream, but that I'm sure that has been taken down 3 to 4 times over already, and somebody may have it. But we do have an eyewitness account of what has happened in front of the Israeli embassy in Washington.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Now, for the record, I would just like to say that Western Echo said to me, "I'd like to see you make comedy of this."
He also said that he's looking forward to the TikTok remix reels of it.
Not just those. Because you know, as well as I do, that somebody out there is going to make this a TikTok challenge.
Probably.
You know it. Think about it.
And the even sadder part about that whole thing is the fact that people will actually take them up on it.
Yeah. So, according to Secret Service, they're conducting a search of Bushnell's hotel room in Silver Spring, Maryland, where the airman stayed just before he set himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy. The agency is doing a full investigation in what his motivators could have been and his life up to date. What? Do you think he left a note? He was live streaming this, for crying out loud.
He explained everything right there.
Kashiri, I mean, they did want to do the hot water bucket challenge. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One extreme to the other.
It really, it's so. Listen, the people in this country, right here, not everybody, mostly the ones with a brain, knows what's been going on between Israel and Palestine for decades, centuries even.
Mm-hmm.
Centuries.
We don't have time to go into it here.
There is an entire subject matter in school. I don't know about now, but when we were growing up, yeah, you had to learn this. This was going to be on your history exam.
Right. Viking Brewer says, mostly with the brain. I feel called out.
I'm sorry. Well, you know what? We'll call yours artificial intelligence. How about that?
Oh.
Bazinga?
Yeah, that's a bazinga.
Bazinga? But we do love you. It was just too easy. Just too easy.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, and that, and his not showing up show for the last couple of weeks. Oh, I forgot.
So, according to this, Twitch removed the video of Bushnell's act. ABC News has reached out to Twitch to comment, but has yet to receive a response. They're not going to respond to you. Okay? And the reason they're not going to respond to you is they don't have to. They don't have to.
Well, and it's not like they could have predicted what he was going to do.
He clearly violated the rules of Twitch and the terms of service. Duh.
Yeah, so now his account is going to be shut down and he will be banned.
Now, according to ABC News, X and Facebook and Instagram do have the video. They do have the video. I've yet to find it. Meta spokesman Andy Stone said in a statement to ABC News that the platform has decided not to remove Bushnell's video from its site. So it's there. It's there.
Thing it is, I have absolutely no desire whatsoever to go find it.
Me either. And don't get me wrong. Viking Brewer, will Twitch shut down his account or just give him a 3-day ban?
That is a legitimate question, too, Brewer. That's a legitimate question.
That's a great question, actually.
30-day ban, maybe?
According to Meta, we allow images and video of this incident, but include a warning screen so that people are aware the content may be disturbing. No shit. You have somebody literally lighting themselves on fire live on stream, and oh, by the way, dying a day later.
Yeah, and
or 2
even
days
later. Maybe disturbing. It should just plain out say, it is disturbing.
It is disturbing. Watch at your own risk. Koshiri,
so did this airman get fired from the Army?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
The Army didn't even bother to hire him, so that's why he went to the Air Force.
Bushnell grew up in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where he attended Nauset Public Schools between 2003 and 2014. Okay. And the Nauset Public Schools is heartbroken to learn of the untimely death of one of our former students. That's what they put out there. The school district said in a statement, our school community is saddened by Mr. Bushnell's death, and we offer our condolences to his family and friends. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
To his family and friends, yes.
Any loss of life is sad.
Absolutely. Viking Brewer, I blame his actions on video games.
Yeah, but usually in the video games, they're torturing somebody else, not themselves.
Also true. Grand Theft Auto. Enough said. Koshiri's going to town on the puns. He sure was shining bright. He really set a flame in the community. Sparked her interest. Oh my God. Western Echo, you asked for comedy. Here you go.
There you go.
Now, yes. The fact that he died, clearly, it's sad. My condolences to the family and friends that knew him.
Mm-hmm.
However, you had to have known. I'm going to light myself on fire. Human Torch.
Yeah.
This isn't Marvel.
He didn't fly very high, though.
Was he playing Jimi Hendrix Fire at least?
Actually, he did fly pretty high because, his embers going up in smoke.
There you go. Maybe he was playing this. Let me see here. Yeah.
Hey girls, beat boys,
Come on.
star DJs.
You know he was.
Here we go. Somebody say ho!
Oh.
Ho! Ho! Now somebody, everybody scream!
Ah.
Throw your hands in the air and wave like you just don't care. And if you're not a square from Delaware and you got on clean underwear and your mama ain't on welfare,
Yeah.
Sammy says he thinks the fire or the "I'm the Fire Starter" might be a better song.
Could. But we'll see. And we can always beat a dead horse. So just, putting it out there.
Yeah, we don't need to, though.
And then, of course, they go on the article here that a similar incident occurred on December 1st outside an Israeli consulate office in Atlanta, where a woman wrapped in a Palestinian flag intentionally set herself on fire in an apparent political protest. The woman, who was critically injured, ignited herself after dousing herself with gasoline.
Now, my question is, how many people in the chat room remember the episode of MASH that I referred to?
Oh, I do.
Well, I know you do.
Because Sherry talk about third degree.
It'd be more like fifth degree.
It's listen, if you want it, I can't speak for him.
Right.
But if there was something wrong with your life, get help. Get
Please.
help. There are suicide hotlines. It's a free call. They're going to help you. We advertise for the Veterans Hotline, free of charge. Because honestly, if somebody is having an issue and they see that ad and they're watching our show, that is going to be a good thing.
Yes.
Use the free things that are there for you. Western Echo, I love the smell of mental illness in the morning. I have no sympathy for stupid acts, okay? And this is exactly what this is, a stupid act. I do, however, have sympathy for the family and friends who will be interviewed and probably have been already that say, well, he was just a smart boy. He's never done anything like this before.
Oh, they already have.
Exactly.
They already have.
Exactly. So, yes, to them, I say, I give you my sympathy. To the rest of the world, there's another dumbass gone. Sorry. What he did was dumb. All for a political statement that, by the way, did not work. Just putting it out there. Did not work.
Right.
And will never work. Shit like that will never work. And I don't know why. I don't know why Americans are protesting this shit. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants war.
No.
Nobody wants war. But we are the voice of the voice. No, shut up. It's not going to do anything. It's
Right.
not. They've been killing each other for centuries. Nobody wants that. They had it good. No wars. Nobody was fighting each other. Everything was fine and dandy. And then, boom, a match got lit and all hell breaks loose. And now young Americans are going, nee, 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 boo, boo, we don't want this freedom, freedom. Let's flame on and have a ball.
Yeah. I look at it like this. If you don't want the freedom, pack your bags, get on a plane, go to Russia.
Yeah.
Go to Ukraine.
Viking Brewers says, saying that, I can only think what my parents would say if I died in a fire. My dad would be like, I told that dummy to stop playing with matches. Not wrong.
I guess the stove lesson just wasn't enough.
If you touch it, it's hot. It hurts. Big
It
Tank says,
burns.
Kevin Von Erich said it best. You want to be a good person, fight through it, and don't commit suicide. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. But you don't have to do it alone. Get the help that you need. Call the suicide hotline. People will help. And you know what? It's a 24-hour-a-day phone number. 988.
Yeah.
I mean, you all you have to do is dial 988 or text them. It's free. They'll help you, people. They will.
And the fact of the matter is, there's nothing out there
Yeah.
that is worth taking your life over.
Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, except for maybe some world record stories.
I wouldn't even take my life for that.
But to answer Koshiri for the
Yeah.
puns being ignored, no, they're not. We just got to move along. We're running
Yes.
out of time, and we want to get the world record story in because we got other shit that we got to do later too. We're trying to stick
You
to the
were
pressure.
dropping some good ones though.
Yes, oh, yes. The puns were fantastic.
Oh yeah.
But Viking Brewer says, on the brighter side note, you are not. Oh, sorry, you are looking sexy. You're looking sexy. So yeah.
The hat covers up the blemishes, but thank you.
So let's get into it. Koshiri, I promise, if we have time, we will get to your story. Show prep first. It's not me trying to ignore you. I'm just, we're JT's got a timer. Literally a timer. We've been sticking to the timer. We've been doing good. So if we have time, absolutely. I will tell you.
Yes.
Call in and we'll go for it. I promise. Okay. So let's
Yes,
get
we
into the
will.
world record story for now and let's keep on rocking.
All righty, folks. This is week number 89, or I should say live show number 89 in a row with at least one world record story for you. This week, we are going to continue with the second half of the easy world records to break.
I forget. What did we do last time? 10, right? We did 10 of them.
Yes, we did 1 through 10. and we're going to do the other 10. on
Here
this
we
one.
go. I'm ready.
So let's get going. Number 11, the most cans stacked in a pyramid in 30 seconds.
Okay, I've actually seen this with cups.
Yes.
So using aluminum cans, that's pretty impressive.
Right.
Just saying.
I would have to agree. I would have to agree. And this is one of those where they don't tell you what the record is right now. All it says is if your child loves to build with blocks, this would be a fun one to try.
Well, this is again this is one that you would have to break, right? So these
Yes.
are ones that you can do yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Either break or set, because there were a couple of last week that were, they were still taking applications for.
Well, I will say this, that the application for this has to be cans of food, not soda cans. And according to Viking,
in this it doesn't specify. So
and according to Viking Brewer, it's 28 seconds is the record.
28 cans is the record.
28 cans in 30 seconds.
Yes.
So you gotta
Another
do
one for
more.
you. Here's one that you can try to encourage your kids with,
Mhm.
which would make things easier in the mornings when you leave to take them to school.
Okay.
That would be the fastest time to pack a school bag.
I would have won that.
Another one that doesn't list the exact amount of time.
No, but it
But
does tell you you need a stopwatch. But it also, because if you click on it, it brings you right to the application process. So you'll need a backpack, a pencil case with a pen, pencil, ruler, sharpener, and eraser, a lunchbox with an apple, water bottle, and juice box or carton, a PE kit including a t-shirt, shorts, and plimsolls or sneakers, a notebook, and a reading book.
Mhm.
That's what you would need in order to do this.
Kind of blows Brewer's question away because he says, how long does it take to put a laptop in a bag?
That actually takes me like 30 seconds in and of itself because you got to make sure that it's in the bag in the right way.
Right.
Just,
All right, up next. Collecting lip balm.
oh my God, I can't believe there's actually a
Collecting
record.
lip balm. For this one, the record currently held by two sisters stands at 3,388.
That's a lot.
It also says, I'm not sure I'm not sure I would even know where to store those.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot of freaking, lip balm 2 is what, about that big,
Yep. So
about the size of Brewer's penis from what I hear, but
the current record holder is 7 years old. Her name is Scarlett Cheng from Hong Kong. And her sister
Jeez.
have a record of 3,388 different lip balm or chapsticks.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Good luck, kids.
That's crazy. Yeah, real quick, Echo says, apparently in memory of Aaron Bushnell, I decided to try and burn my house down as well by leaving the broth boiling on the stove until crispy black. Had to step away to stop the disaster for 5 minutes. What'd I miss? Not much.
Not much. We're doing the world record stories. Your favorite.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like this one. The longest undefeated chess streak. Now, I admit this one would be pretty tricky to beat the world famous chess player, but if you have a competitive child who loves chess, it's worth a shot. The record to beat is winning more than 121 consecutive games of chess.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of freaking games of chess.
Well, actually, wait a minute. What was it? 121?
121 consecutive games.
So he has the current record holder. It's not
Mhm.
121 anymore.
Well,
It
at the
is
time of this
now-
article, it was 121.
Yeah, it is now 125 without losing a single one. And the streak was 42 wins and 83 draws. So, I guess in chess it's
Still undefeated. A
Yep.
draw is not a loss.
Yep, it's not a loss. And in 2021 he lost his first match in years. So I say good for you, man.
Yes, very cool. I mean,
probably will not
chess is not an easy game. There's a lot of strategy that goes into it, and I mean, there's thousands of different gambits
Yes.
and all that shit. So kudos to you for how much. What's the record now? It was 121. What is it now?
It's 125.
125.
Same
Okay,
person.
There you go. 120.
Same person.
Oh, the same person. He lost, and then he started again and won another 125.
No, it's consecutive. So when he got to
That's what I said.
125,
He hit 121. He lost.
no, he didn't lose. It goes by year. So he set the record, and then in 2020 he beat the record at 125. Then he lost the following year, his first match. So the record is at 125.
Well, so technically,
Mhm.
technically, the true record is at 246.
No.
121 one year, 125 the next year. That's 246 games of chess in a row without losing.
But it's during a chess championship.
I understand that, but I understand that. But technically, the record is 246 actual games of chess
Yes.
until he lost. So anyway,
That's
next
not how
one.
they're doing
Fastest time to sort 2 bags of recycled items.
What?
Yes. Fastest time to sort 2 bags of recycled items by a team of 2. What you'll need, this is a record that has not been set yet, but what you will need is 1, a teammate,
Okay.
recyclable materials, 5 paper cups, 5 plastic bottles, 5 aluminum cans, 5 letters or envelopes, and 5 magazines.
Weird.
2 bags which contain the mix of recyclable materials to sort, and 3 bins to sort plastic, paper, and metal.
So things you should be doing on a daily basis. Because, the environment and all.
Only because we're forced to, yeah.
Oh, what's the next one?
I'll leave this one for you because I know you like these. Most tosses of a pancake in 1 minute.
I do like pancakes, and I do like making pancakes. However,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot toss the pancakes.
You can't flip the pancakes?
Every time I do, I make a mess. So, yeah, I'm just going to forget that one.
Let's see. One again. No record set on this one, so this is more records you can set. Easy to set or easy to break old ones. What you'll need is a pancake, a frying pan, and a stopwatch.
Okay. All right.
I know you like Pokemon as well.
I do like Pokemon, but I'm not obsessed with them.
Okay. Well, you might need to be a little bit obsessed with this one too in order to set a record with it. Most Pokemon identified in 1 minute.
Okay. I could see this being not just a kid's record, but adults as well.
Anybody. Oh yeah, anybody. Kids,
Especially,
adults.
we
Take your
grew
pick.
up with it.
Yep. Up next, the tallest zigzag structure built with Lego bricks in 30 seconds with 1 hand.
Oh,
With 1 hand. This is another record that you can set. You will need Lego bricks size 2x2 or 2x4,
Okay.
but all need to be of the same size. And a stopwatch and a Lego base plate to build the tower on.
Okay. Well, at least they're allowing you to use a base plate.
Yes, that does help. But, fastest time to arrange the alphabet.
What?
Yes.
How?
I'm waiting for it to load. Let's see. Put all 26 letters in their correct positions as fast as possible to achieve this record.
Oh.
What you'll need: alphabet letters, for example, fridge magnets or flashcards,
Okay.
a surface to place the letters onto, a container to jumble up the letters before the record attempt begins,
All right.
and a stopwatch.
Makes sense. I can see that.
Hey, you know what? That would be a good one for kids,
Yeah.
young kids.
Yeah, because I wouldn't
know?
be able to do this at all. I mean, yes, I can arrange the alphabet, but no.
Yeah, not quickly.
No. All right, what's this next and last one?
This next and last one is the fastest time to put on 5 t-shirts.
All right, I'm intrigued.
How quickly can you put on 5 t-shirts without getting tangled up? It's a very extensive list of things that you will need.
Yes, very.
5 t-shirts and a stopwatch.
And maybe some music, just because. Just because.
Oh my goodness. So there you go, folks. This is show number, and we actually did have a 1 or 2 in there that actually had actual record sets.
Yes.
So it still counts. But that is your world record story for the 89th live show in a row. Next week.
Are we back to 1 again?
Yes, we're going back. We're going back to one story, and this one will be a really cool one because it involves Michael Jackson.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting indeed. Well,
So there you go.
if that's the case, we're going to go take a break. When we come back from the break, I can't believe I read that. We haven't done that in a while. If we have time, we'll have Koshiri call in, and hopefully she'll be able to tell us her story. And of course, the dumbass of the week to end the show. So keep it locked in. You are listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. That's a threat and a promise.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Oops. Unfortunately, I was wearing steel tip boots. Boots. Yeah.
Yep, nope, I can't do it. The suspect was charged with DUI, speeding, resisting arrest, and driving under suspicion.
Driving under what?
Suspension.
says here in the article too. The heels added an element of danger too. Your Achilles is okay. Achilles.
Simon Castaneda. Wow, I can't even pronounce the last name right.
Despite not recognizing the document, Captain Mahwald.
That is the end of this week's two Ewoks in a part. Wow, holy crap.
Confirmed the driver was, quote, issued a verbal warning and allowed. VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/veterangardendeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
He wakes up present day. He's in the Bantha pod. Not the Bantha pod. Wow, holy crap.
Taking higher than recommended doses of the common over-the-counter allergy medicine, diphenhydramine.
This dick is definitely...
Defaming.
Wow, holy crap.
I'm looking forward to this, but at the same time, I'm not.
Same what?
At the same time, I'm not.
Not only did he file a false claim, wow, holy shit.
The Rogue Beautician peels the buttery or the beauty batter.
That is art. That is art. Wow, art. What the fuck?
Off of the subject's face in one piece.
Xylophago. Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it! You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness. You know you wanna. We're back. Just saying. We're back. At least I'm back. JT's still making his way back into his studio there. At his desk. And yeah, that's right. Up in here. Before we went to break, Western Echo says additional items you may need for the world record stories: a canister of gasoline and a match. Not wrong, man. Not wrong, especially with some of those. Holy crap. It's crazy. Crazy what happens in this world. JT, you're muted.
Right. So much for the try to make comedy out of that challenge.
I mean, I think we kind of beat it, you know.
Yeah, I think so. Was it in good taste? Questionable.
I mean, you know, putting it out there that we might have
really
just, you know, beat a dead
crossed
horse.
the line a little bit.
Did we though? Did we? I don't think we did. Could we have? Oh, hell yes. That's not even a question. We absolutely could have gone over that line. Just putting it out there. Just saying. Just saying that it is what it is. So, all right. Let's see. There was something on the prep sheet that you wanted to talk about first, but Koshiri says she's got a storm rolling in. So she might lose power or internet. So, Koshiri, if you would like to call in, please do so now. That way we can hear your story before all hell breaks loose and you lose the internet, because it is something that we can squeeze in. But we can't drag it out. Oh, JT's dying. You're muted again. I can't. JT, you're muted. You're muted, JT. I can't hear you at all. You can hear me, which is good. I know we've got Koshiri on. Koshiri, how's it going?
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, I see you. I see you. What's going on?
I can definitely keep this real sweet and short. I want to start by saying, yes, the cops have already been informed and the college is already handling the situation.
Okay. So that's good. You took the necessary steps.
So, a 66-year-old man from my college who does the CDL training, he decided that he was going to follow me from the college into town, pull up next to me, ask me if I could jump in his truck for some money and show my memories, and he would pay me money. And I told him, no, I don't do that, and I'm married, and he knew that. And instead of leaving town, he parked down the street on a one-way road.
Okay. So, first question is, was he a teacher or a student at the school?
Faculty member of some sort, teacher for the CDL, I guess.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Well, the good
I had a
thing
great
is,
Friday.
The good thing is you're safe. You obviously did the right thing. But why wouldn't you just leave the scene of the crime?
Well, so this was 3 miles from the college into town, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, into busy town.
During daylight hours.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for laughing, but this is actually kind of funny. Just because
No. I've gotten over it.
It's more funny, like like what was going through this guy's mind, because
your guess is as good as mine.
Please tell me he got arrested. Please tell me he got arrested. Please.
At the moment, we are waiting.
I would be pressing charges.
Yes, and that's kind of where I'm going to go. I kind of want the college to just fire him and just be done with it, because again, small town.
Everybody knows.
But if they don't fire him, then I will be going the extent.
Yeah. Wow.
Lawsuit.
That's ballsy.
Yeah.
It really is. That's ballsy.
66 years old.
Hey, nothing wrong with being 56 years old.
66. He's 16 years older than you, I think, right? Or 14?
No.
Try
You're not
40.
in your 60s.
It's crazy. I mean,
yeah.
As we've discussed once already tonight, some people just don't have a brain.
They really don't. And the fact that they did this during
they have one,
daylight, ugh.
or they have one and they just don't know how to use the damn thing.
I mean,
Micaiah says if it was me, he would have been shot.
See, that's a crime. Just saying.
She felt threatened.
All right, I'm going to hop off.
Self-defense.
Okay, Koshiri, thanks for calling in. We've got more on this.
Hopefully this dude.
You need to keep us
dude gets
updated.
the punishment he deserves.
Yes. And keep us updated on this, because now I want to know. Now I want to know because holy crap.
Right.
And of course, Lady Death is like, you got to get your concealed weapons permit. I agree. Listen, if
I agree. I agree.
If they don't fire him, and they might not because you don't know if this is his first offense or not, but if there is a, no tolerance type of thing. I don't know if the college does that, but they should. Putting it out there.
Yeah, there should be a no harassment policy for any kind of sexual harassment, and that is exactly what that was.
Yes. Yes.
Blatant.
She also says, I seem to just have the wild stories each time I join in. You know what? That's okay.
We would prefer that you stick to like the wildlife kind, like the bees and the butterflies and the squirrels and those kind, and not, experiencing the sexual harassment kind of stuff.
I like how she censored herself by calling them mammaries. Just say they're boobs. They went to see the boobs, the balloons, the bazookas, the jongas.
Show them to me.
She also says that the hubby just woke up and that she has to go make him food. Please, by all means, go do what you need to do. And we'll go from there. And be safe, especially if you got storms rolling in. You never know. You never know.
I'm keeping an eye on the weather. I'm having to keep an eye on my weather here too, because we're supposed to could be getting hit by some pretty nasty stuff tonight.
Well, I can tell you right now that your connection sucks. Because this is the first time since you got all your new wiring, your video is choppy.
And I don't know why, because I didn't do anything with the video wires.
No, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. Western Echo says, if the husband asks you to get in the car, call the police. No. Lady Death says she's got thunderstorms rolling through right now. So, but yeah, like right now, your video is choppy. But it may have to do with what's coming in your area. It could be the storms.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, she's what? Go Sherry, where are you located again? Just the state. You don't have to tell me the town, just the state. Because I don't think she's very far from you. If I remember correctly.
I think she's closer to Nikaya.
She might be. I can't remember. I have dad brain. It's a true thing.
Well, I just ran a speed test, right? And the video camera would be on the upload.
Yes.
And my upload is 773.6.
That's not too bad.
My download. Remember how we were talking the other day about the download is usually higher than the upload?
Yes.
477.2.
Woof. Woof. Yikes.
So go freaking figure. But yeah, I'm watching because, on our thing, it says video connected and then it's got the little signal thing.
Yep.
And you got red and yellow and green, and mine's popping back and forth between yellow and red.
Yikes.
I don't know why. There's no reason why it should be doing that.
It's not on my end. I can tell you that firsthand. Not on my end. I got green across the board. It's wonderful.
Right.
Well, while we're trying to figure this all out, why don't we do this? It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That! Yes, that's right. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That. Oh, JT just disappeared. Oh, there he is. He's back. You didn't do anything.
Something.
I think it was Discord that did it.
Yeah, well, I was trying something. I tried changing what the video feed was and then coming back to it, but
didn't work out too well, did it?
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
I didn't think so. It's weird.
And real quick before you dive into I Can't Believe I Read That, because we do want to get to these. Here's the crazy thing. Okay, we had 70+ degree temperatures today.
Yes.
tomorrow morning, we're supposed to get up to 2 to 3 inches of snow.
You can keep that shit over there.
60-degree temperature change in 12 hours.
Well, like I said,
Can you
keep
say,
that shit over
"Ouch"?
there
Right.
because I
sure
don't
don't
want it.
I don't want it either.
I
All right, so where are we going to start this thing off at, my friend?
Well, this week's, I can't believe I read that, which, by the way, if you have an article you want to send us, by all means, send it to us at accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or if you're a part of our Discord channel, post it in the I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy, and we'll use it for the show. Also known as Lady Death will take it and put it on the prep sheet. Because that's really the best way to do it, because she's been doing a kick-ass job. A kick-ass job. And making sure that we have a prep sheet. This first one comes from Daytona Beach. Now, when you hear Daytona Beach, clearly you think of Florida right away.
Right. Yes.
However,
not Florida?
Oh, no, it's definitely in Florida because, Daytona Beach.
Oh. Right.
The person in question, not from Florida. And you're saying to yourself, what? How can that be? Well, if you're like me, you know that people from all around the world move to different areas and have a blast. It just so happens it just so happens that this one is from New York.
Oh God.
A New Yorker in Florida.
Yep. Now, clearly, everybody knows that I just absolutely love videos like this.
God.
Turn your damn phone. But that's besides the point. And you can see, because I paused it, a truck.
That's a nice truck.
Going for a little joyride.
Let me rephrase that. Was a nice truck.
And he went around a closed gate at the beach to do this.
The damn car wash was closed. This is where the car wash attendant told me to go to get the full truck wash.
Well, I mean, I will say that, obviously the truck was still working, clearly. I really don't know how it didn't get caught in the waves. But according to the Volusia Sheriff's Office, the driver went around a gate that said, "Do not enter."
Oh, I don't have to read. I don't have to look at those signs. They don't mean me.
That don't matter. Well, according to the arrest affidavit of the incident, the beach was closed to vehicular traffic due to the, wait for it, high tide.
Shocking.
Yeah. The New York man explained to the officers that he wanted to drive on the beach.
Well, we do know the clams were happy.
That's true. He was charged with entering the beach through an unauthorized approach, according to the county court records. Police say this was because the fee for beach access with a vehicle was not paid. And then, of course, he was booked on a $200 bond, but jail records show that he was released. And oh, by the way, this happened at the beginning of the month. Yep. Yep.
Beginning of February.
Yep.
So we're not even going to bother to travel out of state.
Why is that?
For this next one? Because we're just going to take a little trip to Tampa.
Really?
Yeah, just up the road or down the road. I'm not sure which.
Daytona, probably down the road. Down the road, I believe.
Down the road? Okay.
Yeah, down the road.
Where, nothing new here. There was a DUI involved here.
Yes.
And this gentleman was having a bad time and crying while he was driving drunk. And decided he was going to go ahead and hit a cop.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
And we do have video.
We do.
We do have video for this.
We do have
Yes, we
video.
do.
Yes, I'm queuing it up right now.
Yes, this is newly released body cam video showing a chaotic encounter between Florida police officers and a drunk driver last month. And to be specific, it was January 23rd of 2024.
Sad face.
Here, you have another one? No balls. 20305. Priority. I need fire rescue on a 3. To my QTH, I got a 17.
Now, for those that missed it, I'm going to rewind back a little bit.
Yes.
To the start of the video.
Here, you have another one?
Where I'm just going to pause it. You can see the other police officers are, right in the middle there. And there's some headlights right on the right-hand side of the screen there, and it's going to come at you. And he is at his vehicle.
No balls. 20305. Priority. I need fire rescue on a 3. To my QTH, I got a 17. Officer.
There's one officer down, clearly. There's the smashed vehicle. Yep. Please enlighten us. What happened?
Well, on January 23rd, 2024, officers with the Florida City Police Department were investigating a robbery when they said Giovanni Mendez Simon, age 19, crashed into a patrol car, hitting one officer and narrowly missing another. Excuse me. The officer who managed to get out of the way had a body cam on that actually recorded the aftermath. In the video, the officer was seen calling for help on his radio before going to help the driver out of his vehicle. As the officers took him out of the vehicle, Mendez Simon began sobbing. After some time, officers handcuffed Mendez Simon, who is heard on the video saying he was, quote, pasando un mal momento.
Right.
Unquote. Which translate to going through a, quote, a bad moment. Unquote. And for those that didn't catch it the first time, that was pasando un mal momento.
Bless you.
There you go. The officer, after telling Mendez Simon that he didn't want to hear his excuses, asked the 19-year-old if he didn't have a license. The driver said he did not.
And there it is.
There it is. According to the officer, Mendez Simon had, quote, beer cans all over the car, unquote. WPLG reported that Mendez Simon told reporter Roy Ramos that it was his second time drinking and he didn't know how to hold his alcohol. Yeah, you did, because you had the cans all over the car.
Now,
The defendant also said he was remorseful and that he was glad the officer he hit was not seriously hurt.
now I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm no detective, but clearly the person cannot hold his liquor.
19 years old, second time drinking, driving a car, had a bad day, throwing a fit, crying his little eyes out, and hits a cop. That would make for a rough day.
Just a little bit, yeah. And clearly, from
That
the
would
dash,
make-
the body cam, you can see him getting arrested and all that good stuff. But I do have to admit that I do like Western Echo's line here. And
Mhm.
I'm just going to do this. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Here we go.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Nice.
Nice.
And where are we going for this next one, my friend?
Oh my gosh, this next one. Well, this next one. We're still in Florida.
Oh, God. Nikaya, I'm sensing a theme for this week's. I can't believe I read that so far. Just saying.
Florida seems to be a big one at the moment, where a deputy was scared.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, well, why is the question?
By an acorn. Now the look on your face, and I have to show this. Not only was he scared by an acorn, but the acorn was hit his cruiser.
And he thought it was a gunshot.
And he decides to open fire in the street.
Jesus Christ.
And there is video. Now, this happened back in November of 23. So the video you are going to see is the body cam footage that was released. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm probably going to play most of it just because I can and just to see the reactions. Now, they do start this off by this saying this video contains graphic content.
What the?
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! What? Oh, I'm hit! I'm hit! What? I'm not! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
Now, and the only reason why I'm pausing it here is because you need to.
Wow. Holy.
Yeah. Now,
wow.
You didn't hear any shots being fired, clearly. Koshiri, why is this like watching Dumb and Dumber?
Well, for one, dude don't know how to do combat roles.
Yeah, no. He does not.
So the worst combat roles I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. The acorn apparently fell and hit the roof of his vehicle, which then sparked him to say, shots fired. And let's face it, an acorn hitting metal, it sucks, especially when it's your own car. But he did resign, obviously, from the force. And
in complete and utter shame.
Yes. But he also shot at an unarmed suspect, Marquis Jackson, and they were cleared of any criminal wrongdoing. Him and his a sergeant. So the two of them shot. Jackson, who sat handcuffed in the back of the patrol car as deputies opened fire, was not injured. So they already had somebody in custody, and they thought he might have had a gun.
See,
now, I'm just the son of a cop. I am a former Coast Guard, and when you arrest somebody and put them in handcuffs and put them in the vehicle, you have already searched that person.
Thank you.
Or at least you should have.
Any cop show that you watch Live PD or the old Live PD on patrol now, they at least do a quick frisk. May not do the full search, but they at least do a quick frisk.
Yes.
Where they check the waistline and that kind of stuff to make sure that they do not have weapons on him.
Correct.
Here's the other problem with this.
Mm-hmm.
The dude was handcuffed in the back of the car.
Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
If he's handcuffed in the back of the car and they checked his waistline, he has no way of getting to a weapon.
If they checked. Now,
I highly doubt that they didn't.
I agree. But there have been some instances, very few and far between, where things have happened.
And I can understand them being on edge with the way things are today and everything else. I can understand them being on edge and everything else.
Yes.
But wow.
Yes. According to the sheriff's department, those actions were ultimately not warranted. We do believe he felt his life was in immediate peril, and his response was based off the totality of circumstances surrounding this fear. Okay, great. Just as we have an obligation to protect our officers so they can go home safely to their families, law enforcement has the same obligation to any citizen being investigated for a crime, which is 100% true.
Yep.
100% true. Just because you're getting arrested or convicted of a crime, you still have that innocent until proven guilty, which is where the courts come
in. And a lot of times, as they're putting handcuffs on people that while they're still investigating before they are officially under arrest,
yes,
they detain people.
Yes.
And when they detain people, 99% of the time, they will put them in handcuffs and they say, for your safety and mine.
Yes.
So it's peace of mind for the officers that they're not going to get surprise attacked by this individual.
Yes. Now, according to the police officers as well, this whole situation sparked from the girlfriend of Marquis Jackson, who had her boyfriend, who is the one that was in question and was being arrested, had stolen her car and threatened her, not just verbally over the phone, but through text messages and photos from inside her car, which is why they were there to begin with. But they also showed the deputies photos that showed a gun, but it was just a metal cylinder as they went through their investigation some more. It was interpreted to be a firearm suppressor attached to the gun. But the other thing is, Jackson had more than one. So clearly, the fear could technically be warranted in this situation because of what they were investigating. Okay? And not for nothing, you only have a split second, if that, to react. If that. But, according to the footage,
not so much.
Yeah, not so much. Just an acorn. Just an acorn. Where's this next one?
Wow, I'm still stuck on that one. For this one, we are actually going to leave the wonderful Wang of the United States, and we're going to move into, about the middle of the state or so, or the middle of the country or so.
No.
To the lovely state of Georgia. Georgia.
Now new at 4. Ooh, there's video of it. No way.
Is there?
There is.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There is. Hold on, let me cue this video up.
While you cue that up, this is what we're looking at, folks. 2 gas station employees thought they was going to be slick. They thought they was going to play a trick and get themselves some quick money.
Yeah.
$5,000 to be exact.
5,000.
And they were going to do it. And they were going to do it by staging a comical robbery.
Let's watch the video.
Now new at 4 o'clock, a report of an armed robbery at a Duluth gas station turned into much more when police actually saw video of it and figured out the whole thing was a fake. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson live on Buford Highway for us. And Matt, police say 2 employees were actually working together.
Hang on. I'm going to rewind it. Check this out. This is great. This is great.
Armed robbery at a Duluth gas station turned into much more when police actually saw video of it.
That's right. You get down on the ground.
Thing was a fake. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson live on Buford Highway for us. And Matt, police say 2 employees were actually working.
Whoop, I muted it.
Police say there were already holes in these 2 men's story, but once they saw the video, this really kind of put things in perspective. On top of the cameras that were inside, police say there are also city cameras outside that they say showed the supposed robber changing clothes before he spoke with police.
Wow.
Gold. This is gold. I probably should have saved this for last, but damn, this is good. Let's go on.
I mean, this is dumbass of the week material right here.
Right? I don't know. It's not going to beat. This is funny, but it's not going to beat the one that I have. Let's go on.
Duluth police say everything you're seeing in this video is staged, from the fake punch to the careful collapse to the then.
Wait. You're going to call that a punch?
Staged, from the fake punch to the.
There's no punch.
Yeah, where's the punch?
Oh my God. Let's go on.
Careful collapse to the then supposed robber leaving the gas station with cash. When the employee starts moving again a minute later, it takes nearly 30 minutes for him to call 911.
Hey, you all right?
Duluth police showed up, and the clerk told him someone with a weapon just knocked him unconscious.
He has a knife in the pen.
While searching the Shell gas station on Buford Highway and Old Peachtree Road, the officer spots someone by the dumpster.
Come here. He works here?
He says he works there too, but can't explain why he has a large amount of cash in his pockets.
You got cash falling out of your pocket.
No, I got cash.
Police didn't arrest anybody that day, but once they were able to review the video about a week later, it appeared to show a phantom punch, and police had more evidence the robbery was a fake.
The video. No. That is not a phantom punch. That is a that is a I can't wait to hear what this guy's got to say.
It was crucial.
Corporal Ted Sadowski says the incident happened January 21st. Police treated it like an armed robbery, using every resources until they charged both men with working together to steal $5,000.
It obviously takes a lot of resources to put something together and put a closure on this.
The cashier, Raj Patel, and the supposed robber, Danny Curtis, both now face felony conspiracy charges.
You know, no Academy Award shouldn't be given on this one.
See, they should have only done $4,999.
Oh my God.
Then it wouldn't have been federal.
Oh my God. Let's go on.
Has a criminal history, so he's being held in the Gwinnett County Jail without bond. As for that cashier, there's an active warrant out right now for new felony charges. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
Excellent police work there, Matt, as they got figured out. Thank you.
No.
Imagine that. Imagine that. The dude didn't come back to work. Shocking.
This is not great police work. This is, are you really that stupid?
Well, there's a line towards the end of the article, and it says, quote, "It's just a lot of bullshit," unquote.
It is bullshit. It is.
Curtis was also quoted as saying, "I know it was staged. It looked fake, very comical and funny." Wow.
It was.
So where are we going from Georgia then, my friend?
But it was just like, if you watching that video and he's punching, it was. I
mean, when I first saw it, I thought, maybe he acted like maybe he slammed his head on the counter or something. But I didn't even see the phantom punch.
Listen,
that was supposedly.
Even that would have been more believable of slamming the head on the counter, because wrestlers do it all the time. Your arms are going to hit first. Bam! Done. That would have been more believable than, oh. Oh,
crazy.
My God. Well, this
crazy.
Next and last one. Orange County. Where a
Back
woman,
to Florida.
A woman, well, it could be California too. Doesn't say.
True.
Oh yeah, it does. Irvine Police Department. Yep. I believe that would be California, right? There's no Irvine, Florida, right?
Not that I know of.
Well, a woman allegedly stole thousands of dollars. Oh, I'm sorry. Worth of gum.
God.
Yeah. Worth of.
Damn it, I told you, double bubble, not yuppie.
Oh, my God. Of course.
Kaya, you are on a roll.
Yeah. These were good ones. Of course, you said you were double bubble, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking more along the lines of this.
Double pleasures waiting for you. A double pleasure
Double mint gum.
Double mint gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth.
That's right.
Double delicious to chew.
Because, twins just show up everywhere. Oh, double mint gum.
Right.
Well, police are searching for a woman who allegedly stole thousands of dollars worth of chewing gum in Orange County. On January 27th, the woman was in fact captured. That's right. On surveillance cameras. Yep.
Not on surveillance cameras. Those
yes,
are new.
my friend. On surveillance camera. Caught on camera. And the best part is, I've got a picture. I don't know if it's a very good one, but it's still a picture nonetheless. Because why not? Why not? But the woman apparently stole $1,800 worth of gum from a store, loaded up her cart with the stolen items, and just exited the store without paying. The woman is also suspected of committing similar gum thefts at stores across Orange County. Typically, these stolen items will likely be sold on the secondary market for cash. That's right. Secondary. There's a secondary market, folks, for bubble gum.
There's a black market for
There's
bubble gum.
No, not a black market. A secondary market.
Same thing.
Exactly. For
Okay,
gum.
it's a bronze market.
The bronze market.
Well, if it's bubble gum, then it's probably a pink market.
That's for the elite. It's for the elite, my friend. Only the rich can get that.
Yes. Assholes.
Yo, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway. So, Irvine police noted that this particular theft was more unique when it comes to retail theft. They usually see thieves steal higher priced items such as razors or baby formula, but not gum. And of course, if anybody has any information here in Connecticut or throughout the country for those that are in different states, by all means, call them 949-724-7011 or email njohnson@thecityofirvine.org and say, hey, I know who that bitch is. I mean,
and use those exact words.
Hey, I know that bitch.
I know who this bitch is, and that's what Sully told me to say.
I know who that bitch is. Western Echo said, this is the one I remember for the Doublemint gum.
Double your refreshment. Double your enjoyment. Oh, not single gum. Double freshens your mouth like Doublemint gum. Double.
You're not wrong. This one was from the 90s. The one that I played was from the 80s.
Yeah.
Totally
and I
different
remember both of them.
You poor man.
I could probably remember the ones from the 70s.
Yeah. Are you sure about that?
I said probably.
Well, my friends, that was this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you have an article, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in the I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. And you know what? Let's do this!
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
That is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take that one special person from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring him to your attention because you need to know what not to do in life. If you have a contender that you want to send us, by all means, email that to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com. Put Dumbass of the Week in the subject line and send it on in, and we might use it for the show. And just tell us a little bit about yourself. It's real simple, real easy. Or you can post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel, where Lady Death will take it and put it on the prep sheet for us if I don't get to it first. So, this week we're actually going to leave the United States. Yep, that's right. You heard me.
Ooh.
We're going to leave the United States. And we're going to go to
taking a
India.
trip abroad.
Yeah, we're going to go to India.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Man mauled to death.
God.
Mm-hmm. Mauled to death. Very sad. Very sad.
By a chihuahua.
Nope.
No.
By a lion. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, JT. The reason I have the camera on your face is because I want people to see your reaction to this when I say the next words. By intentionally jumping into the zoo enclosure. Wait a minute. Don't put your head down just yet, my friend. To take a selfie.
I'm out. This is so bad, man, that one of my headphones is dying because of it.
Okay.
Literally.
Lady Death says if you get mauled by a lion, you did something to deserve it. And then said, my point exactly. And Western Echo says, was he protesting Israel's inhumane treatment of live animals? No.
Or JT's world record stories.
Maybe a little bit of both. Well, I know I'm going to butcher this name. So I'm just going to say Prahalad. Prahalad. That's his first name. I think I did pretty good on that. Prahalad Gurjar.
Prahalad. Yeah. Yeah.
Prahalad Gurjar entered the SV Zoological Park's lion enclosure around 2:15 p.m. when a male Asiatic lion named Dungapur was on display for everyone to see. Now, the zookeeper at the location was on regular inspection, and they spotted Gurjar going in.
Well, they cautioned him. They told him not to get too close.
First and foremost, there's signs that say no. There's also, hey, don't do that.
As well as a 4-foot wall and a 6-foot tall iron fence.
Well, within 10 minutes of climbing the wall and the chain link fencing and jumping into the enclosure, the staff did try to save him. However, the lion, who apparently was a little hungry, dragged him inside the enclosure and mauled him to death.
Well, we are talking about one of the most efficient killers on the planet, not just in India or in a zoo, on the planet.
Now, according to the Times of India and the Hindustan Times, the Press Trust of India both reported that the man wanted to pose for a selfie with the lion. The Times noted that police said the man appeared to be drunk.
He's chewing just a little bit too much of that scat.
Though the watcher on duty cautioned him not to get close to the enclosure, Prahalad intentionally marched towards the enclosure, which had a 4-foot wall and a 6-foot iron fence, where he climbed it and jumped into it. And we have taken the utmost precaution to prevent such incidents. And they also say we will once again be reviewing the security measures to prevent such incidents in the future.
You know what? You don't need to review a damn thing.
Yeah, nope.
You don't need to review a damn thing, because obviously this guy was going to find a way to get close to this lion to get his selfie.
Yeah.
Something tells me, one, that he got a lot closer to this lion than he thought he was going to. And two, I don't think he got his selfie.
Yeah. Nope. And if he did, yeah, not good. Not good.
He should have live streamed it. Then he would have gotten it.
Well, listen, I'm sure people have taken video. There was a user on X that posted pictures and video of the lion in the cage as they were investigating the scene. But let's face it, wild animal, one of the most fearsome predators, human being, food.
Voracious meat eater.
Food.
Dumbass walking on two legs.
Food.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Police apparently have lost an investigation onto this, and obviously, it's there. But he also, they did say that Gurjar may have died from excessive bleeding, and the outlet also reported that the lion mauled the man to death within 10 minutes. 10 minutes for all the world to see. Dummy.
I'm surprised it took him 10 minutes.
That, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, make sure you send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel.
A couple of comments from the chat room. Nikaya says, no sympathy, absolutely none for the jackass. However, I do feel bad for the lion because now they will probably put the lion down.
I don't think they will.
Possibility. Good possibility.
It's India. I don't think they will.
Says, I bet he sobered up after the first bite. And Echo says he died from excessive selfies.
That's if he even got the picture.
Right.
But hey, what a genius. What?
I'm with Nikai. I'm sorry, but if you're dumb enough, I mean, think about it. There's people that at Yellowstone Park and all that go out there and walk. I want to get a close up with the buffalo.
Yep.
If you're dumb enough to walk up to a wild freaking animal and try to get close to it to take a damn picture, you deserve whatever you get.
Agreed. But you know what? I hate to do this, but it's time. I don't wanna, but we gotta. So, with that being said, JT, my friend, go for it.
All right, you can follow me in a couple of different places. If you want to follow the music on JT, Jesus, on Facebook. I've done this enough times. You'd think I'd have it down by now. On Facebook, do a search for the JT Hollis fan page, and on the interwebs, it is jthollismusic.com. For the woodworking on Facebook, do a search for Veteran Garden Deco, and on the interwebs, vgdshop.com.
That's right. And of course, you can follow me on all of the social media. The Sully Show on TikTok, Accidental Punch on YouTube, as well as X, Facebook, pretty much everywhere. pretty much everywhere. Will says, I could not send messages. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You should have refreshed the page. Everything would have been awesome. But yeah, now it's time to go, because I'm sure you would have had some great ones. We will be live next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Accidental Punch TV for The Sully Show. And don't forget, on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be finishing up Avenger Pretenders Echo Episode 5. It's our season finale for that. And then we go right into Ewoks in the Park with the Bad Batch. We'll be doing a review show as well as all the other stuff for season 3. It's going to be wonderful. So, with that being said, have a great week, everybody. We're going to do a raid right after. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You're listening to The Sully Show.
They got the mustard.
Screw you. Hey, Bubba J, I got a new challenge for you. Let's see if you can jump in this pit of venomous cobra snakes and live for more than 10 minutes. Duh.
That was a good one. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, my friends, we're going to do a raid now. Let's see who is on today. You know what? He came into our chat today. Why don't we raid the Viking Brewer? That's right, the Viking Brewer, folks. We're going to go give him a nice friendly raid, because why not? He tells everybody on his stream about us, and we tell everybody about him, and we welcome him in all the time. So, again, we will be live on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Avenger Pretenders, episode 5 of Echo. And then the Sully Show will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I guarantee you Lady Death is already in the process of doing show prep for next week, which is going to be great. So make sure you use Punchers Unite in the chat room of Viking Brewer and have some fun. Have some fun. Be nice. He is playing, what is he playing today? He is playing... Twilight Princess. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So, the raid starts now. Well, I mean, the countdown does. So, we'll see you guys next week.
He's letting his inner fairy come out.
Yep. And we'll do what we need to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punchers Unite. Let's do it.